So, what I mean by God's grace being sufficient, you often hear that when people speak about being outside the will of God. Um, and it's true. But God's grace being sufficient is also what David said. The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want. He maketh me to lie down in green pastures. He leadeth me beside still waters. He restoreth my soul. He leads me in the paths of righteousness for his name's sake. My cup runneth over. He prepareth a table for me in the presence of my enemies. Surely, I think it then says, my cup runneth over. And surely I know that goodness and mercy will follow me all the days of my life, and I will dwell in the house of the Lord forever. And that's a quite quoted psalm, but we don't live it. You have to understand that the flesh is at constant enmity with the will of God and identity that God has given you in your life. And so one thing Satan loves to do to us, especially when we're young, but understand this video is for any and everyone, but especially when we're young, he tries to make the situations that we're going through appear so big, so bad, so terrible, so unfruitful, so non-creative, so unappreciated, so misunderstood. We have to speak against it. And a lot of times when we start going through certain things, especially like when our home life is not exactly what we want it to be, especially when we're dealing with things like poverty, when we're dealing with things like being bullied and purposefully misunderstood, and we are being persecuted, honestly, because at the end of the day, you can name the carnal reasons, but the reason why you're being persecuted is because the light of God is upon you, and they're of the darkness, and they comprehend not the light. So the flesh will say, I need to find people who understand me. The flesh will say, I need to have a boyfriend. I need to have a girlfriend. I need someone to love me. I need to do these things that we're programmed by this life to be successful. And most people do not understand that the success of this world, even when it appears not bad, is wrong according to the ways of God, because he says my ways are not your ways and my thoughts are not your thoughts, and that we must humble ourselves to receive wisdom to make straight and right our paths of success, and have patience, because God doesn't do things quick and in a hurry. He prepares us and he gets us to the place we need to be in order to remain in the book of life, receiving these things. And so what I wish I could have told my younger self, and what I'm telling you all today, is go inside into the